This is what my desk looks like now, but we're going to go back in time just a little bit so you can see what it looked like before I put this on, and we can talk about this monitor riser. Well, this is my situation right here. It's not the worst, but I have a problem that I bet a lot of other people have had, which is that fixed monitors come, and I'm a pretty big guy, and so I needed to actually raise this monitor up. And I ended up just sticking it on top of my computer box, which is not really the greatest method. It makes me a little bit nervous having it up there. And I started looking around for something that would not only get my monitor off here, but would give me space for a second monitor, which I just ordered, and also give me a little bit of organizational tools to get some stuff maybe kind of tucked up underneath. I wasn't really sure what was out there, so I started looking around, and I'm going to show you here in a minute what I found. I'm going to take you through unpackaging it, and I'm going to take you through putting it together, and we're going to put it back on this desk and see if it does a really good job. So a big thank you to the company for sending me a sample to try out on here. I'm really looking forward to getting this on here and seeing if we can get things a little more organized and a little more stable for my monitor that's up there. Now it looks like putting this together is going to be very simple, and part of that comes from something I really do appreciate, which is that it's got a really nice set of instructions with it. Now I know that doesn't sound like much, but we've all tried to put stuff together from instructions that weren't any good and you could barely read it. These are big, good illustrations, very easy to read. I think putting this together is going to be a cinch. And even the hardware that comes with it comes in its own little section of packaging that corresponds to the instructions. So this is very easy to follow along, and it's going to be very easy to put together. So putting these risers on is really a cinch. You've got one of the dowels that just slips into that hole. This goes right onto that to keep it in place. And then you've got these little screws that fall right on into place, and you snug those up with the included Allen wrench. Okay, that took all of about 2 minutes to do, so very, very quick assembly on this. And if this is all you're going to use this for, you would effectively be done at this point. But this particular one comes with something that I'm very excited to use, which is that it comes with a drawer. So we're going to install that as well. So we start by attaching this little bracket on here, which again is very fast, very simple to do. And now they even thought out a little bit about putting the drawer mount on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put these screws in first, just a little bit, finger tight, so that they stick up a tiny bit like this. Again, very easy, very fast. There's no complication to this at all. And then I'm going to take this piece, I'm going to flip it over, set it on like that, and then you can pull that back and it goes right into the slots. And again, we just use this. They've got holes in here that go in to reach it, and we can then snug those down. And then finally, the last thing that we're going to do is we are going to use these little included rubber pieces that have adhesive on the back, and we are going to simply cover up these holes on the bottom. I'm going to wait till I put this on my desk to slide the drawers in here to show you how it works, but putting this together was very fast, no more than 10 minutes, and it goes together really easily. So the drawers are very easy. They simply slip right in. But I do want to mention that the drawers themselves are very nice. They have got this nice kind of felt lining on the inside. That just slips right in here. And that's only one of the two drawers. You also get a smaller one that slips in right next to it like this. And I don't know why I'm surprised about this, because they thought everything out so well. They also give you extra felt material to go on the insides of these if you need to do that later. But the drawers go in really easily, and these are going to be great for me as well. Okay, so I am so excited about this thing. I think my desk looks so much nicer. You can see now my monitor is going to be sitting up on top of here. And when my second monitor comes, I'll be able to move this down and get them both up here very easily. So it works really great as a riser, but there's a couple other things about this thing that I really, really like. First of all, is that it does create this space underneath all this that you can kind of tuck things, and it looks so much better. I've got my computer down underneath there. I've got a hard drive down underneath there. All the stuff that was sitting out on my desk, it just makes it look so much neater. I've still got some room up here, and the drawers in here are great as well. I can put more stuff into here. I really love this thing. And as soon as my second monitor comes, I'm going to have space for that as well. They really knocked it out of the park with this. And if I had another big desk like this, I would get another one.